In a stunning turn of events, Iran has reportedly ordered its military personnel to withdraw from Yemen, abandoning its Houthi allies under a relentless U.S. bombing campaign. According to a senior Iranian official cited by The Telegraph, Tehran is scaling back support for its regional proxies to focus on direct threats from the Trump administration. What does this mean for Yemen, Iran, and the Middle East? Let's dive in. The backdrop is brutal. Since March 15th, the U.S. has pounded Houthi targets with near-daily airstrikes, escalating from Biden-era restraint to Trump's aggressive stance. Over 60 Yemenis have died, per Al Jazeera, with strikes hitting 40-plus locations, including Sanaa's military sites. The USS Harry S. Truman and B-2 bombers from Diego Garcia have unleashed a barrage, killing a top Houthi missile expert, claims Reuters, aiming to cripple the group's Red Sea attacks. The Houthis, Iran's key proxy, have fired over 100 missiles and drones at shipping since 2023, disrupting $1 trillion in trade annually, per the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. Trump's vowed lethal force until they stop. Iran's footprint in Yemen was never massive, but pivotal. Since 2015, its Revolutionary Guard Corps has supplied the Houthis with ballistic missiles, drones, and training, technology traced on battlefields, despite Tehran's denials. The Times of Israel reports a dozen IRGC officers were embedded in Sana'a by 2024, advising on attacks like the March 30th missile intercepted by Israel. Yet, as U.S. strikes intensified, 60% more frequent than Biden's peak, per the Times of Israel, Iran faced a choice: double down or retreat. Why pull out? Pressure's mounting. Trump's maximum pressure campaign, detailed by Newsweek, includes a military buildup at Diego Garcia and nuclear ultimatums. Iran's $90 billion economy can't sustain a multi-front proxy war. Hezbollah's crippled, Assad's gone, and Yemen's a meat grinder. The Telegraph's source says Tehran fears direct U.S. retaliation. Haaretz notes cargo flights to the region spiked 50% in March. Losing a few advisors to strikes, like the 4 killed in Hodeidah per Al Jazeera, may have tipped the scales. Iran's chief of staff boasted of missile readiness, but action speaks louder. It's cutting losses. For the Houthis, it's a blow, but not fatal. They've stockpiled Iranian gear, 2,000 drones, 400 missiles, per the Washington Institute, and control Yemen's rugged north. Their 2025 output, 20 missile attacks in 2 weeks, per Axios. Yet, losing live IRGC support hampers sophistication. A Russian expert in Sana'a, noted by The Telegraph, may fill gaps, but it's unconfirmed. The Guardian reports civilian tolls, 19 million need aid, could erode local backing as strikes worsen Yemen's decade-long crisis. Regionally, this shifts power. Saudi Arabia, hosting U.S.-Russia talks, might push a Yemen ceasefire, per The Telegraph, while the UAE claims heavy Houthi losses. Israel, intercepting Houthi missiles weekly, per Reuters, gains breathing room. But Iran's retreat doesn't end its axis of resistance. It's a tactical pivot, not surrender. The Tehran Times hints at missile stockpiles ready for U.S.-related positions. By April 4th, Iran's exit marks a seismic shift. Trump's airstrikes, wrecking ball tactics, forced a response. Europe's rearm is $800 billion. America's aid cut is $61 billion. Yemen's chaos deepens. 15 million women and kids among 19 million needing help. Iran's pullout might slow the Houthis, but Russia's edge, 1,550 tanks yearly, looms large. Europe's fragmented 27 armies face a unified foe. The Middle East teeters. Will Iran's retreat calm the storm, or is it just a pause before a bigger clash?